Jesus!
Hello guys, this is Algirdas with quick playing tips, and today we're going to talk about the harmonic series. How to do them, what are the important things to consider, and how to practice them. So before I start, let me just quickly demonstrate to you what I mean by the harmonic series. So this is what's called the harmonic series. When you play all the notes of the harmony, which are the triads, fifths, and etc. So if it's a C major, that would be C, G, C, and at the top you get the B flat, which is treble. I'm talking about treble. So as you've probably noticed in most of my videos, I'm European, whatever. So how to get the successful harmonic series, and generally basically it's a kind of slur technique, but it's not similar as if you were doing something like, well, it's similar, but it's not the same as doing something like it is a slur, but I kind of consider it almost like a little technique. So it's a combination of a lip movement and the air. So usually when people cannot do that, so if you have the ability to hit your low and high note desired, which is, let's say, C and C. So those two notes. So pretty much that means you have a facility for the range. Now you have to figure out why can't you get all the harmonic notes in between sounding through so people could hear them and you could hear them very, very accurately, so you hear every single note. So there are usually two problems with that, and one of them is whenever somebody's concentrating on hitting the bottom and top note, they forget to push the air through. And the other one is they do not have a great air direction change. So that's something being done by tongue. And the problem is a lot of people try and do it by squeezing their lips or adjusting too much. And it's actually a very, very simple movement. And as you can probably see, the way my lips and my jaw, the movement on my lips and jaw, it's not very prominent, especially in those ranges. So there's not that much of movement. I'm trying to do most of the job with my tongue. So it's mostly me having control of my air and my tongue positioning. So whenever I go higher, I think of my air going downwards, and vice versa whenever I go down. So for me personally, the problem used to always be getting all the harmonic notes going downwards. And throughout the years, I found that usually what I'm focusing on is that the mouthpiece and the positioning on my lips are not moving all too much. I used to have a pretty large movement on my embouchure, and that's one of the problems I'm going to show you how to fix. So there are a couple of exercises you can do for it, and let me just quickly demonstrate you. So one of my favorite exercises is just playing C, G, C in a specific rhythmical order. So let me just demonstrate you what I mean by that. So as you can hear, the first note is something I hold on to a little bit more and I almost kind of push off of it and then try to get the other ones very, very centered, very light, and almost like in one motion. So practice this, and this is a very, very comfortable range to which vast majority of players could comfortably practice. So make sure those quick two notes are very, very, very smooth, very light, and the first note is higher in volume. So the lowest note is the loudest note, and don't try to overblow it, but just keep in mind that it goes da-da-da, da-da-da. So this is what you want to be trying to achieve, and just repeat this pattern to the lowest possible combination. Once you get very, very comfortable with it, add one more note. And so on. And once you're done with that, add an additional one. So by getting the notes smooth, once the sound is very, very smooth and agile, it indicates that there's not too much movement and you're doing all the job with the air. Our natural instinct sometimes is do too much movement, because as soon as we get a little bit uncomfortable, it's kind of untouched territory, we tense up a little bit, and we start doing unnecessary things. So unnecessary movement is something you want to be trying to avoid, and by doing this is a very comfortable pattern, so there's nothing too crazy, you know, it's something very easy to function for your brain, and gradually just keep on adding those harmonic notes to the point where you can play them pretty fast. Etc. So once your airflow is intact, once the movement of your lips are intact, those things work together, it's going to be easy to get all the harmonic notes in between. So hopefully guys, this was informative, and if you have any comments or you feel that I missed out something or something I said you might have found confusing and didn't understand completely, or in a way maybe you found this misleading, make sure to put the comment down below. Ask the questions, I'm going to try and get back to them as soon as possible. I encourage people to discuss. This is all about improving, getting better, sharing a good quality knowledge with remaining of the world, with remaining brass players. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Do me a huge favor by sharing it with your friends and giving me a thumbs up. And as always, stay safe, work hard, keep motivated. Till the next time.